We begin with those historic wildfires. Tonight, firefighters are racing to make progress against wildfires that have destroyed thousands of homes and killed at least 16 people. This as forecasters warn of new fire danger with the return of powerful winds this week. Fierce Santa Ana winds turned flames last week into infernos that leveled entire neighborhoods, as you see there, where there has been no significant rainfall for more than 8 months. Right now, there are 3 active wildfires, the biggest being the Palisades fire at more than 23,000 acres. The Eaton Fire has scorched more than 14,000 acres. Let's go straight to CBS's Maurice Dubois in Los Angeles, who leads us off tonight. Maurice, good evening.
Jerika, good evening to you. Today, California's Governor Gavin Newsom said he thinks these wildfires will be the worst natural disaster in U.S. history, quote, in terms of just the costs associated with it. And the numbers are indeed staggering. Some 10,000 structures destroyed, more than 60 square miles scorched, about 200,000 people tonight under evacuation orders or warnings. Today, the FBI reported airdrops have been disrupted multiple times by people flying drones. The Bureau called that number in the double digits. And one of 2 Canadian super scoopers went to be grounded after being damaged by a drone. Tonight, the governor has ordered the deployment of an additional 1,000 California National Guard troops. Authorities say at least 29 people have been arrested for breaking curfew or suspected looting, including one person allegedly dressed as a firefighter. And of the 16 deaths across the region, 11 were in Altadena near Pasadena. CBS's Elise Preston is there for us tonight. Elise, good evening to you.
Maurice, good evening to you. There are 12 people missing in the Eaton Fire and at least 7,000 structures damaged or destroyed. One of those structures was the beloved home of Michael and Felita Keeling.
The Eaton Fire has devoured parts of Altadena and Pasadena, historic communities that generations of black families called home. Those homes are now gone.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so sorry.
Michael Keeling and his family are my distant relatives.
No, you look like the Prestons.
Michael's great-grandparents first settled in this part of the country more than a century ago during the Great Migration, when millions of black Americans moved across the country hoping for better opportunities.
It actually is worse than I thought.
We are all meeting for the first time as the family sees what's left of the house where they created 25 years worth of memories.
It was really hard watching on TV as the things you're familiar with were burning down. That really hurt.
Yeah.
This is like the only house I've ever known. I still see the house.
As the fire approached their home, Preston and Miles gathered what they could.
My dad calls me, asked him, what do I need to get? Like, what's like irreplaceable? So he come to get the photo album.
That album, an heirloom of family photos spanning 4 generations of our shared family history.
I've seen that photo in my grandparents' house, this photo right here.
For this family, my family, precious lives and priceless memories spared.
If we're fortunate enough to have insurance, you can rebuild. You can put your stuff back in a new place. But the images and the letters and the faces of the people that have either with you or have gone before you, those you're not going to be able to replace when they're taken by a fire.
Now, the family says they have insurance and plan to rebuild here in Altadena with hopes of leaving something for future generations. Maurice?
Elise Preston, thank you.